Check. Hello. And here we go. Hello and very warm welcome to part 6 of my Tape Loop live stream. And this time I try to show you how to use one loop with multiple players. But before we start, I want to mention that in my live stream you have the chance for one day to get some free samples. And this time I'm giving the no input mixer sample pack for free. It's made by myself and you can download it from my Bandcamp page. And if you read the description of the video, you will find the link to it. For those who don't know what no input mixing is, basically the idea is to create sounds by just using a few cables and a mixer, create feedback, by that experimentation with putting the output channel to channel 1 and other situations, you can create really interesting sounds. Anyway, you can hear that if you check out the link in the description. Maybe unusual sounds. But before I'm talking too much about this subject, in all my live streams, you can have the chance also to win something special. And this time I want to give away a Tape Loop Cassette. And to make it clear how they look and how they work, I will show you a video how I made them. And if you bought one of those Tape Loop cassettes, you get a Tape Loop sample pack as well. And I will show you this video.
Hey, I have a question. Do you want to make tape loop music but you are tired of cutting small magnetic tape? Are you getting sick of fake tape loop software? You followed the instruction you found on the internet but failed every time? You create beautiful electronic music but it might sound like all the other music? You're looking for a loop that runs on all cassette player? Here's your solution. Use real cassette tape loops. I guarantee this 8-second tape loop runs in both directions. The gap is moving perfectly. You can record several times without the loss of sound quality, plus you get 2 replacement loops for free. And when it's getting lost, it's such a pure sound. No software can give that to you. If this is not satisfying enough, then you should use a tape loop software. Thank you.
And if you want to win this sample pack with this tape loop cassette, I will send it you for free. You have just to hit up the chat at 7:30 and say you want this tape loop cassette. And the first one who will do this is the winner. Anyway, so let's get further with this live stream. Yes, one thing I also did all the time is I will give you some free informations, and this time you will get this infographic which shows you a tape loop, 2 different tape loop lengths, which you can use as a template to create one of these cassettes or 2 of these cassettes. You will also find the download link in the description. Before we start with my little workshop today, I just want to show you some footage of my tape loop workshop, because I did a tape loop workshop. I not only did one, I did 4 of them at the Superbooth this year. And for those who are not knowing what the Superbooth is, it's basically a synthesizer. What's the name in English? Messe? I don't know. It's an exhibition of all modular synth producers on the market. And it's really funny because the building they were using for the exhibition is right at my studio. So one day I had the idea, I just talked to Andreas Schneider, who is organizing this exhibition, and told him, hey man, here's my studio, let's work together. I can do tape loop workshops. And I think last year was the first time I did it, and I did 3 or 2 workshops, and this year I I actually want to do one tape loop workshop, but we put it on the Superbooth site in the internet and was sold out at the next hour. So we add another workshop, and then after this one was sold out, we add another one, and then we had 4 tape loop workshops, which I'm really happy about, to see that the interest for working with tape, specific tape loops, the interest is getting bigger. The people have more fun to experiment. And I have to say thanks to the Superbooth, to Nadine, to Andreas Schneider, who was organizing it. I want to say thank you for all the participants where I met at the Tape Loop workshop. I just want to show you some footage from the Superbooth. Here we go. This is my studio. So normally in my workshops I will prepare some cassettes to make it easy for the participants. You don't have to cut the tape loop in itself, but if you are able to do it, you can do it, but I just want to start easy, so I prepared some cassettes, so everybody who is joining my tape loop workshop and leaving it afterwards, you will have 1 or 2 tape loop cassettes who are really working. AA Battery, nice to meet you. And normally I have one setup for creating tape loops, and I of course explain how my machines are working. I show different tape players, like the tiny ones and the big ones, in my streaming, as you might saw in my streamings before. And behind this desk there is another setup which features my live set, and here I'm explaining. This is a beautiful mini player, the producer called International, made in the 50s or the 60s, and it's without a capstan. Really interesting little tape player. Has a nice sound. I worked with it on my records. Specific saturated sound, really nice. After that, this is my live setup. So, which features a Nagra, an UHA Royale, which played some loops playback, and I mixed them. Then we have another UHA with a 3-head player. 3-head players can be used as a delay, and this is something I explain in my workshops too. The mixer, of course. Yeah, it's basically a DJ setup, what I'm using live. And here having a little session, and maybe I have another video which shows the front here. The front is another point of view, and I'm going direct into the mixing session. Here I am just demonstrating how I shift from one tape loop to the other. Right. Okay. Let's check this out. So, by the way, if somebody is interested what kind of music plays in the background, it comes by this little box called the Oxalotti, and it's a really interesting device because you can create your own music on a computer and put it back on this mini computer, and with the knobs you can manipulate it a little bit. I just have used the standard template for the background music, but I really like it. So anyway, hope I I hope I don't get any copyright problems here. So, okay, we are now entering the workshop zone, and I want to... the story is, I just asked in my last stream what can I give to you, or what are some subjects you might interest in, and I get a lot of good points, and one of them was how I storage my tape, which I maybe explain in the next stream. But another question was, can you use one loop with multiple players? And of course I did it. Of course I want to try and experiment how this will work. And this is the main theme for this workshop today. And let's have a look at this video. Here we go. So what you can see basically is a installation for 3 Walkmans, and for this I was using a long tape loop and 3 cassettes, and as you can see in the video, the cassettes I cut them in a half or more so they can run outside. I mean, you see what I mean. Biggest problem with this thing was that the tape players I was using for this installation, they are really cheap players, so it's not easy to get the same tape speed, and as you can see that the tape sometimes is hanging, so not every cassette player's capstan, who is really the driver of the tape, is working super great. Yeah, the result is basically you will have some kind of a delay sound. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, it has tape his for days. The tape loop plays back a rehearsal I had with my jazz trio. I was recording it and just cut out randomly a loop. This is something I do all the time because I like the factor of random. Yeah. Battery powered cassette players. That was a fun thing to do, of course. By the way, the sound you hear is also part of the sample pack. I think it works with every tape machine and with every cassette. So you just have to try it. It's a lot of randomness and yeah, there's a lot of randomizing in this whole process. As you can see, there are a lot of little things who can happen, but just take your time, experiment with it, found your way to produce something like that. And maybe you can use not only 3 players, you also can use 4 or 10 players. You just have to find your way to get this whole thing working. Just enjoy it a bit. By the way, if you have some questions, just ask me all kinds of things using the chat. Just enjoy. Some special news. The last few months I was working on a tape loop video workshop on demand, and this one will come maybe after the summer. We will release it. I will give you an update for it. It will feature all material. I talk about the history, inventions. I show you 3 different ways to create tape loops. I show you how to record them, how to work with it with a song. I show all my live set configurations. So, yeah, and it will come. I'm very happy about this. And switching back. Yeah, is there any question you wanted me to ask? Please use the chat and I will try to answer you. Yeah, like I said before, there were a lot of things coming in the future. One of them is a Tape Loop workshop on demand. Will come this year, and it covers basically all main things. Whoops. For what you're asking for, what you need to start to create tape loop music with a lot of information. I mean, it's I think, it's longer than 90 minutes, and it covers up all the things you have to know. It comes with sample packs. It comes with infographics to each themes, to each chapter. Yeah. But maybe I talk to you in the next stream. By the way, the next stream will be on the 21st of July. It will be a Tuesday, like today, and yeah, I will talk about tape storage because somebody asking me about this, and I will show a little bit of my next exhibition, and I will show a little bit of this Tape Loop workshop on demand. Right now, I think we have a winner for the Tape Loop Cassette and Sample Pack. Congratulations. I hope I could give you a little inspiration what you can do with multiple tape players and one loop. Please try it out. If you tried it, just send me the link to a video or to a music you created with it. And I think now is the right time to just hit the subscribe button. That would be nice. And yeah, I want to mention again, you have a free download till Wednesday evening with no input mixing. You have a free download of a PDF file which explains how to create tape loops. And I hope you had such fun like me to watch this video, and I hope I see you at my next stream next month, 21st of July, Juno, sorry. Yeah, and now I have to say goodbye and peace. Stay healthy.
you.